He's back. Yeah, it's to give yourself the chance to seek also. You know, many people don't... because it can be painful, you know, when you realize the whole world's insane. Because that's a bit what I've realized, that, yeah, it was insane, but... like, it's much worse than... even what I know is nothing compared to what they do. I don't even know... un centième of what they do. It's just very... my intent is not to find out anyway. I wouldn't want to turn like this. So it's to keep your vibrations away from that evil stuff. Just focus on the love. Focus on the... because no matter what, at the end, you know, I'm not responsible for the whole world. I'm responsible for my life. I'm not responsible for other people's life. I take responsibility for mine. But if other people don't want to take responsibility for their life, it's... no, if they're responsible, you're responsible for the the wreck in your life. I mean, no one else but ourselves should be taken responsible for what we experience. Yeah. So it's to seek and you will find. Seek and you will find. You might find something very, you know, sometimes there's, like I said the other day, often there's a lot of treasure in the trash. So it's worth it to seek, man. It's worth it to seek and find what's going on there. There might be great treasures in there. Just awaiting to be discovered by the greatest that ever been, you and me. If we wake up, we're gonna create a magnificent shift here. Imagine what we could do with the love. Imagine with the love we have, what we could do, how we would turn this place here. Wow. Where everybody would have a chance to live a happy life. If you give everyone the chance, not in the no pressing system, but where not government, but maybe councils come and help people and pursue their dreams, or at least give them the chance to pursue their dreams, or, you know, kind of society that's striving on cooperation more than competition. There's so much competition. It seems like everything is being turned into a competition. Everything is being turned into a competition, even in the... I feel that in the music a lot too. That's why I ask a lot, often, those questions to the guys, the reggae singers that come on the Truman Show. I ask them often questions about their opinion about, is it a mission or a competition? Because at one point, I think it seems to become like it's a competition at one point. I don't know. Not directly in the face, like the guys won't tell to each other that it's a competition, but for sure, like, you have an album out and another guy have an album out, and, you know, if your stuff don't play on the radio, you often gonna wonder why, and the others are paying. So you know, it's in that sense, it's maybe I don't know, but might be wrong also. That's what I sense. I'm sure from the outside, it doesn't look like a competition, because they collaborate together. But for sure, there's always a little bit of competition behind that. I'm pretty sure it's not something that is non-existent. Not in everybody. Some are. And I don't mean that they all compete against each other. They probably don't. Some are very, some are conscious somewhat. For sure, some are very conscious. Some are extremely conscious. I hear bothering about the cat there. That's what I told my wife. I'll cut them. No, yeah. I don't know. It's at one point to do something also for humanity. It makes you feel alive. Makes you feel alive to do something. To create something that has the potential to influence people in a positive way. Whatever you do, as long as it's positive and it's done with love, can be wrong. Can be wrong if it's done with love. Whatever you do, just be one with whatever you do. No, don't be fake. Don't put a persona. Just be you. Just be yourself. And it's very. Feels very good for the moral just to be yourself. Feels very good for the. You don't feel so much inside your ego, because this is what's happening often. We get trapped inside our ego. We blow it up. But the moment you become aware, things start to change also. Yeah, things start to change a great deal. But you must be aware. That's why I say always awareness precedes change. Always. Very important. And to leave something behind, just to. At least I don't know if every day I go to bed at night with satisfaction, with my heart filled with like I've done something to help or to contribute. Just that make me feel very much alive. That's what we want to reach, the super aliveness. Super aliveness is the goal. You want to feel alive at all times. You don't want to feel dead. But fill your body with good food. That's the first step of feeling alive. For sure. First step of feeling alive. Feed our body properly, Madeline. Yeah. And then we go on with first you detox your body, and then you start detoxing your thoughts and your all the stuff you process on a daily basis in your experience. To come back home or go back home. I think the goal is to go back home for sure. For many of us, this is what's happening. Yeah. Many of us are experiencing something else with life, a different vibration. It's just a different vibe. I always said it, I have a different vibe. I have probably something. Hey, Pnat. Where's Gavin?
Yeah.
Want to say hi?
Hi.
What's your name?
My name?
What's my name? What's my name? You remember what I told you about the blue ball? What did I told you about the blue ball? What did I said the other day? Do you remember? Hold on, you have all kinds of stuff in your head. What did I say about the blue ball? I said no blue ball. You remember? You have all kinds in your hair. They're not itchy. Oh, she has all kinds of little fluff. She must have went on an expedition. Yeah. Everything's coming back to life, slowly but surely. And we will have more videos like that for sure. He will be back. Peace out.